Franklin, don't run towards the dinosaurs, you idiot! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot. We are back playing Jurassic World Evolution with our JPOG-themed park. The idea is, of course, to build a evolution park that looks a little bit like a JPOG park with straight, what they called? Paths. Paths is what they're called, straight paths. All the same dinosaurs from JPOG, only those original 25. We're even going to match up in terms of Digsite and stuff like that. And that's one of the first things we're going to talk about today. So I mentioned in the last video we got ourselves a pair of 5 Dryosauruses. Let's meet them very quickly. We've got Chipotle. We don't really have it over here, I don't know what you call it. Hammond, Fred, Shrek, and Fiona. Let's just pretend those two are a couple, okay? Adorable. Now, the dig site where the Dryosaurus was found in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis was also the same dig site where Ceratosaurus and Stegosaurus were found. So those are the 2 dinosaurs we're going to bring in to this episode. I think we're going to do 1 episode per dig site going forward and keep them fairly chill. It'd be nice to do something. Basically, guys, I've had an intense couple of weeks. I'd like to do a fairly chill series, and I promise the next park we build will be all flashy and pachow. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by pachow. But we're still going to see some cool dinosaurs, and hopefully make an interesting looking park. Now, do I have humans at my park? Where are my humans? Why do I have no humans? Oh, I have some humans. They're all security guards. People really aren't interested in the Dryosaurus, are they? I don't really know why not. My park is lovely. Anyways, I think what we're going to do, I want the Dryosaurus and the Stegosaurus to live together, because that makes a lot of sense. I think in JPOG, that's probably what you would have done in order to save on space. So, let's get some Stegos on the go. Now, unfortunately, the Jurassic World Stegosaurus sucks. It's incredibly boring and grey for some reason, okay? So, we don't want to use it. What we want is a green Stegosaurus. That's what the variant in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis looks like, because that's what the variant in the Lost World Jurassic Park looks like. And I believe the woodland one... Oh, is it woodland or wetland? I believe I've had this conversation before. We're going to try both, and it's raining! We're going to try both out, and we'll see which ones... I'm just looking for like quite a vivid green, so whichever one's the best, that's the one we're going to go for. I've been thinking a little bit about what we can do in order to make our exhibit design a little bit more interesting, but not necessarily not like JPOG, basically. So, after reading your comments and stuff like that, we are going to use the terrain tool, of course. We're going to make little mountains and stuff like that. We're going to keep using the tree tools. I think we're also going to use the dirt and rock, because dirt and rock were textures on the JPOG map, but sand wasn't. So I think that's the plan going forward. We're also going to bring in a monorail, as a few people have suggested, and use that in place of a use that in place of the I'll get there eventually, give me a minute. The balloon tour. Obviously we don't have a balloon tour in the game, so we've got to use... Oh, no. Obviously we don't have a balloon tour in the game, so we've got to use something that's vaguely similar and lets people travel around the park. There is actually... I kind of forgot about this until after the last episode when people shouted at me on the Discord. There is a... You know what I might do as well? I might turn dinosaur habitat requirements on. I know that's utter madness, but just the habitat requirements. God, maybe even the social and population. Shall we just... Because we're building in a fairly tame way in a lot of ways, I think we need to add a little bit of challenge somehow. I'll turn escapes on. Am I going crazy? Is this... Let's put low escapes on. Yeah. And combat frequency is normal. Herbivore's going to vitiate fights. Yep, let's freaking go for it. Let's do something a little different. Because you would have had to deal with things like this in JPOG. Right, you need some more forest. Okay, that's fine. We can do that, my friends. Do not worry. Your pretty little heads. How are we feeling? Nearly there. Now, I know from experience that the Stegosaurus is a massive pain in the ass, so we're going to probably have to do some changing to this exhibit in a moment. How are we doing? Bloody miles away. What we can do in the meantime then is get ourselves our Ceratosaurus, because Ceratosaurus is nice and default colouring. Where are you, my friend? There we are. The Ceratosaurus in JPOG is pink, and this one is pink, because it looks like the Jurassic Park 3 one, of course. So, boop. Basically, any dinosaur... Is it 3 for Ceratosaurus you can have? I think it's 3. Any dinosaur that doesn't have a Jurassic World equivalent the default skin should be the best one. But every dinosaur that made an appearance in Jurassic World onwards will have a new version of itself, which is usually a worse version. So we need to go back to the older ones. The Brachiosaurus is maybe the exception, because the Brachiosaurus is meant to be the same Brachiosaurus, so it looks roughly similar. But the Stegosaurus is ruined, the Triceratops is ruined, the T-Rex is ruined, the Velociraptor is ruined. You can tell I really like Jurassic World, can't you? Right, so we need... I'm going to put the monorail in quite early, because I think you usually would... You'd have the balloon tour near the start of the park, right? Because you want to get it around everywhere. So we're just going to stick that in there, just so I don't block the area in later on, basically. And... I'm trying to remember how paths work in... I can't say the word paths, by the way. For the longest time, any TH sound I would pronounce as a double F, you know, like path. And I have to consciously fight it. It's like this thing I've been doing until I was about 18 or 19. I realised people kept making fun of me, so I realised I have to do something about it. I'm just going to pull this out a little bit. Path. I'm okay with saying path, but paths. It doesn't work for me. I just never learned how to talk like that. I know it sounds bizarre, but it's true. Paths. Do you soften it a little bit like that? I don't know what I'm on about. Right, so yes, we're going to need a Ceratosaurus exhibit. Now, Ceratosaurus is going to get the big fence. And we'll do it off here to the side. And like I said, we're going to mess around with the terrain tools a little bit. I'm going to restrict myself less. I think we're not going to use the rocks. I know there are mountains and stuff in JPOG, but there are no rocks. You can't place rocks. What we will do is move the mountains around and colour the mountains in a little bit. So that gives us a lot more control anyway. So we can do this, because this is, you know, similar to what we would have had in JPOG anyway, right? I think that's okay, but the actual rock placement is just a little bit too much. A lot of people have suggested I should just play JPOG, and I will, I promise. I know people miss the annual JPOG playthrough, but as I've said quite a few times now, I'm really just waiting for a good mod to play. When a good mod comes out, I promise we'll get on it, but there's a lot of like really big ones in development, and I just don't see the point in starting until we get those big mods, basically. Now, what I really want is for this to be the exact same distance away on both sides, because I mean, it makes sense, right? But I don't know why I'm doing this. How's that going to help me? I mean, that might help me. So we go one forward, and then we go like one. Okay, so I've got this. We go. Wait. It's one forward from there, right? And then just a little bit forward. Yeah. Okay. So we go one forward, and then about there. Everything in JPOG was on a grid system. Literally everything. So all the paths and stuff were like the same distance apart, blah, 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 blah. Apparently there's a curved fence somewhere. I don't see it. There's no curved fence there. What are you talking about? My fences are beautiful. Mad people. That is way... Why is that so much closer? Wait, maybe it's not. Maybe it'll... Am I being stupid? That's clearly not the right distance away. But I worked it out. Oh, I didn't move far enough away. What am I about? So it's there. I need to move over here. And then go forward. Right. Yeah, I don't know. My mind's broken. We go there. And then I'm going to put my finger on the screen. So it's about even with the bush, actually. It's about there. And then you want to go... So you would go to there to make it even. I want to go a little bit further forward because it was. It's about there. There we go. Beautiful. Who is ready? Right, let's check these stegos first. We need to get the stegos done first, because A, stegos are a pain in the ass, and B, the Ceratosaurus will kill them. We've kind of put ourselves in that situation. We need to knock these guys out nice and quickly. Setting additional task. Manly man voice. You are cute. I just hate your default skin, I'm sorry. But you're adorable. Other than that. What is your population? Is it 5? Yeah. That's going to be annoying. I mean, social group. I am leaning towards this one right here. It's just a little bit more green, which is really... Oh my god, the noise. Jesus, that's loud. It's just a little more green, which is really what I'm looking for, so... Let's pop our Ceratos out. And get their exhibit built nice and quickly before they go mental. So again, we want to try to keep like that. I want this path, this fence here, to match up with that fence there, because that is how it works in JPOG. There's only set places you can put everything. Don't really have any limitations going over here. And the path and the fence would move over into the mountains just like this, so we're okay with that. Again, like, if maybe I want to go like a little bit forward and then up to there, but we can't do that. What we have to do is go quite a bit forward and then up. You have to make it, you know, this... Actually, that's even not far enough for my liking. No, that's okay. You just... Yeah, I don't know. There's all these little design decisions you kind of have to make. It's weird. Again, same thing. Let's try to get that to match up there. Like so. Is this big enough for... I think this is big enough for Ceratosaurus. Easy does it. Easy does it. Straight across. Straight across. It's not perfect. We'll have to fix that. I just want to shoot the Ceratosaurus first. We are in, you know, breakout territory here. So... There's not going to be... I know, buddy. I know. Now, whilst that's going on, let's get our Stegos on the go. There is only 2 green ones, right? I'm not going crazy. It's a distinct possibility I am going crazy, but that's okay. We've got the wetland, vivid no, steppe no, rainforest no, woodland no. Okay, we're going for wetland. And we need 5 of them. And remember, as per usual, if you want to name these lovely dinosaurs, you can do so in the comment section down below. At the cutie, be a cutie and leave a comment. Only cuties leave comments in the cuties. I'm just saying. So if you already have, that means you're a cutie. That's right, I just flirted with like thousands of you. Great flirting as well, I think you'll all agree. Right, we need to fix this. This is a disaster and it makes me very sad inside. For some reason this isn't... Oh, there we go. It wasn't latching on in the way I wanted it to.
Asset has been collected.
There we go. Perfect. And we'll have to decorate that a little bit, but I just want to get them over there first of all.
Asset collection request received.
Get that other Stego on the go. Good stuff. Right. So, let's make our wee little mountains. Love my wee little mountains. I do actually like the wee little mountains. There's something charming about them. A little bit of forest over the wee little mountains to hide the weird little mountains, which I just purported to enjoy. But we do need quite a lot of forest for the Cerato. How are we doing? Oh, we're more than fine. Cerato's having a great time. It needs a little bit of water. Now, the water's weird. It doesn't have to be in a straight line like that. It wasn't gridded. Well, it was. You kind of put down like a square, but you can kind of cut into it a little bit. So I want to kind of represent that if possible.
Delivery complete.
To be like a square-ish shape, and then we'd cut out bits, like so. To make a fairly natural-looking pool kind of thing, actually. Bum. Let's get some rock on the go. Swing around the base of the mountain. Can't see a bloody thing because of the lines, the contour lines, the time of day, the noise blocking my eyes. Somehow it's so loud, my eyes have been blocked by noise, essentially. Big tree. Big... No, it's not time for big tree. Soon, though. Soon the big tree will strike. And you could actually... Why are you deleting the water? That's weird. Huh. You could actually place individual trees in JPOG. It wasn't necessarily easy to do, but you could do it. And they're looking okay. That's kind of pretty, actually. There you go. Look at that. JPOG, come to life. Only took me 14 bloody minutes to build a single bloody enclosure. Grumble, grumble, grumble. There's no way this is going to be big enough for Stegosaurus, by the way. Absolutely no chance. We might extend it down the sides a little bit. Let's get a viewing tower in here. As per usual, viewing towers must be connected to the path, but not connected to the fence. So I'm going to put it... yeah? Question mark. I want to put it like in the middle. It's about there. Why aren't you letting me... Oh, there you are. Okay, I'm going to put 2 of these in. It's so nice playing on an island where the angle lock actually makes sense. It's amazing. Oh, no, 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 no. It's not perfect, is it? Why is it not perfect? This left-hand side is a little bit further out, I think. I'm just going to extend that a little bit. If we're gonna do this, we may as well do it properly. So it was there, and I want it just more about there, I think. That means we probably need to knock that back. Extend it out one more time. Latch onto there. There we go, that's better. It actually might be a little bit too far now, but it's looking good. It's got a little bit of a JPOG vibe to it. Right, how are we doing over here? Marswick, Stegosaurus is the worst dinosaur. I hate Stegosaurus. I'm sorry, it's my sister's favourite dinosaur as a kid, which obviously I was a child as well, which made me hate Stegosaurus. I don't hate Stegosaurus, I love Stegosaurus, but it looks silly in Jurassic World, and it doesn't do much in Lost World, and more than anything, it's a real pain in the ass on Isla Sorna. That's really the main problem. It's annoying on Isla Sorna. But let's see what I love the rain. It's raining. It's rained twice in 15 minutes. That's amazing. They really did fix it. I was skeptical, but they've fixed it. It's nice. You guys okay? Don't break out in the rain. Please don't break out in the rain. I've just realised the T-Rex is going to be a problem because well, T-Rex is going to break out. I don't think there's much I can do about it. Because we've only got a heavy electric fence, and every time it rains, he's going to go mental. Huh, that's interesting. We will be putting a storm on at the end, and we will be doing our classic end of JPOG Park scenario, wherein we release all the dinosaurs and let everyone die, basically. Which is not something we ever really do on Evolution, so I'm excited to try it out. I'm just going to knock them all out first, and then move them along together, I think. I am going to have to extend this, but I want to get them in first, and then we can find out just how much extension it needs. You guys freaking out? Oh, you are fighting for dominance, apparently. Who's fighting for dominance? You're not fighting for dominance. Oh, these two are about to fight for dominance. Who will win? Ceratosaurus 2 or Ceratosaurus 3? Dramatic music. You wanna go, bro? I speak dinosaur, just in case you're curious. Wait. Letterbox. Here we go. Well, that was rubbish. Looks good though, doesn't it? Look at him, dramatic little so-and-so. Look at that, that's beautiful. That looks really good. Don't stop rain, I love the rain. I actually love... It's crazy, it's a constant thing, but just adding letterbox to anything just makes it look like 10 times better. Letterbox is the best. Love good letterbox. It's like the opposite of a vignette. Hate the vignette, love letterbox. Right, what else can we add? In theory, we've got a balloon tour, we're going to do a truck tour for like a safari zone kind of thing. We always do that, we always take like 2 or 3 dig sites worth of herbivores and put them together in like a safari zone, so we'll do that at the end. That's always the final exhibit though. So it's probably going to go over there. We can build on there as well. Hotel? I know in the JPOG challenge on Jurassic World Evolution they can let you put hotels in. I don't think we can put hotels in. I don't think there's an equivalent really in JPOG. I think you have to put them in the challenge, otherwise you literally can't complete the challenge. But I don't think we're going to be doing hotels. In terms of buildings, I honestly think it's these two, and we need a rest area. Oh, we also need to make a fake bathroom. I forgot about that. We need to concrete. What we're going to do is have this path come out again. What I should have done, now that I think about it, is work out a grid system with the path. As in, it's like 4 pieces of path is a grid, or something like that, and then stick to that grid. That would be the way to properly do this. As it is, we can make a... I'm not going to redo the whole thing. We can make a pretty close version. But if you really wanted to be over the top anal about it, that is the way to do it. Alright, come on, Dryosaurus, you're about to get a friend. Let's put in some fake bathrooms. I'm going to design these a little bit more like... I don't know, kind of like the Planet Zoo ones, I guess. We can't really do JPOG ones, so... I'm thinking like a building... Up to the end of the path there. Clips down to there. They split it down the middle for the male and female. And that's a bathroom. I think that's the closest we're going to get. Can I go along there? Nice. Dude, it's like I need like Rise of the Valkyries to be playing right now. I can't even remember how Rise of the Valkyries goes. That's not Rise of the Valkyries. That's something completely different. And now, he's something completely different. How are we doing? I can't believe it's taking 20 minutes.
Asset has been delivered.
JPOG takes ages. Right, how unhappy are we? Not that bad. It does need extending, just because I don't have enough room to add forest.
Transported.
So we need to go back to Electride Light. We go one more grid forward. About there, I would say. Okay. How are we doing? Not you, you. How are we doing? We're doing good, there we go. Dryosaurus, Stegosaurus. That is our very first JPOG Digsite come together. So this is actually Morrison Formation A, the Stegosaurus, Dryosaurus, and Ceratosaurus. This is one of the starter formations. Now, once you've got your first one done, you could then pick. Look at them lining up. Once you've got your... actually, we're going to spend more time in capture mode. One of the things I actually really want to do with this playthrough, now that I think about it, and this gets mentioned a lot in my series, I don't spend a lot of time looking at the dinosaurs, or indeed in Planet Zoo looking at the animals, and that's because I'm always trying to build and do new things. If there's one benefit to this and having a slightly more chill build and a chill playthrough, where we're not designing over the top, we're not building, you know, malls and stuff like we did in the last one, we can spend a little bit more time, you know, looking at the dinosaurs. We don't really have anything else to do for the next like 10 minutes or so if I want to extend the video, so we can chill out and look at the dinosaurs and observe them a little bit. I think it'd be cool. Letterbox. And basically I just want to play around with Letterbox, if I'm honest. It's only 4 here. Oh no, that's a 5th. Came and joined in. I mean, that's great. That's really cool. All I hear is Dryosaurus, however. You're so loud, I swear to God. I think we need some trees or something in that middle bit. Bit of plant life. Okay. I really want to make a 5-star park as well. Although I'm not doing hotels, so that might be difficult. Right. Is this a good idea? I don't know. What we can maybe do is try to bring in the walls so it looks more like a door. Yeah, that'll do. I think it's the closest we're going to get. Realistically. I don't really see an alternative. I really hope they bring bathrooms in. Even if guests don't use them, just let us put them in, you know, so we've got them there. It doesn't need to be a need or anything, it just needs to be in the game for the visual appeal. At the end of the day, it's a fairly necessary part of running a park, so hopefully that is something that gets added. So, yeah, what I was thinking is then, we're going to need another Digsite next, and you guys can pick the next Digsite. We're going to try to go through one Digsite per video. The only ones I'm going to say leave alone are the one with the Brachiosaurus, and the one with the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Any other Digsite in the game, and I believe actually one of those, I can't remember which, is in, I think the Brachiosaurus is in 2 Digsites. I think some of the Hell Creek dinosaurs are in 2 Digsites. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below. So go down into the QT, leave some names for these Stegosauruses, the 5 Stegosauruses, and indeed for the 3 Ceratosauruses, and then just feel free to leave a general comment in the YouTube video about what Digsite do you think we should do next. I will leave a link in the description of this video to the JPOG wiki, and it will show you all the Digsites in the game. There are 9 of them in total. So I'm gonna keep doing this. Yeah, just go check that out. Let me know what one you want to see next. What animal do you want to see next? If we could maybe leave some of the larger carnivores for a little while, that'd be nice. They're making me a little apprehensive. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep them contained without the electrified concrete, but we'll have to wait and see. I do have dinosaur breakouts to low, at least. What are you doing, buddy? It's a rare defense mechanism. I mean, I'm not going to square up to... I mean, I wouldn't really square up to a Stegosaurus anyway, but I'm definitely not squaring up to this Stegosaurus. Jesus. Can't move because his friend's in the way staring at the food. Oh, another thing we can do, I had a look at the JPOG challenge for ideas. We can do the greenhouse and stuff like that because there is paleo bales Oh wait, I didn't give food. I didn't give them food. Oopsie daisy. I can give you 2 to make up for that. We can use the paleo bales because there is paleo bale in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. You can give the carnivores either goats or cows. You can give the herbivores either normal feed, i.e. what we're doing now, or paleo food. So we could in theory do that as well if we find some dinosaurs that would suit that. And it's another building and, you know, a little bit more work to do, which is oddly enough quite a good thing. I'm wondering whether we use this stuff. I mean, there was grass, right? In JPOG, so I think if we don't go over the top, this is fairly justifiable as well. I do want the park to look nice at the end of the day. That's kind of part of it, right? It's always part of it, so. I think that's okay. At the end of the day, it doesn't help me run a better park or anything, so. Can we just live in capture mode? It's crazy how much cooler that looks. Do 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 do. I'm still tempted to do a documentary. I know people have talked about that a lot, and I know other people have done it. My problem is every time I sit down to do it, A, my documentary voice comes out, and it's just terrible. And B, I just don't know what to say. I mean, what do we say about what's going on here? Ceratosaurus sniffs the air, looking for his next meal. He spots viewing center. He's very unhappy about it. Oh, raises his tail. This is a classic sign of aggression. Growls at the viewing center. Actually growls at the tower. It's the tower he dislikes. His friend walks in away. He's like, bro, calm down. I'm not having this. I know you and the tower have got problems, but you need to stop it. I will fight you to stop you. Classic bro move there, you know, your friend. Hey, the guy on the left. Oh, he's coming to watch. Your friend, the guy on the left, he's being a bit of a dick. You want? Wait, what's going on here? Is there a goat anywhere? Why don't I see a goat anywhere? I know you need food. Where's the goat? Where's the goat? Classic Jurassic Park line right there. Anyways, you know, your friend's being a bit of a dick and they're trying to square up to someone else, or just being a dick about something else, whatever. And you have to go, you have to get in the way, like, bro, calm down. You have to, you know, toughen up with them a little bit. And you do it out of love, but that's what's going on here. Because otherwise he's going to get a fight with the viewing platform. I just don't think that goes very well for him. The viewing platform's a mean son of a bitch. Timescale. Oh, I didn't know you could hear the goat breathing as it runs. Oh. It's pumping its crazy little legs. It's working hard for this. It really is. Can we just follow the goat each episode? This is Franklin, okay? Franklin? Franklin! Franklin, don't run towards the dinosaurs, you idiot! Franklin! Serpentine! Serpentine! You need to go up. Oh no, Franklin. Franklin's friend's in trouble. Franklin's cousin. This is Geronimo. Oh no, Geronimo. Oh, my friend. Oh, Geronimo. Where's Franklin? Is Franklin still going? Franklin's still on the move. Franklin's okay. Never goes badly for Frank. Oh, Franklin's really on the move. Damn, son. Franklin? Oh, he's turned around. Franklin, sometimes you lasted longer than Geronimo, but you are being an idiot. These two are still squaring up. Well, we're going to end it there. Next episode, we'll continue the adventures of Franklin. Never mind the dinosaurs. Franklin is now the star of the show. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. If you do want to... Nope. So, leave a name suggestion for these dinosaurs down below in the QT, and let me know what Digsite you want to see next. Basically, whichever comment Digsite is the highest upvoted, that's what we'll do next episode. Even if it's the T-Rex, please don't make it the T-Rex. Flaming cliffs or something, that would be cool. Please don't do the T-Rex. I will see you lovely folks then. Thank you so much for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.